Hi everyone. For a while now we've been locked maybe down in our houses, unless you're a key worker and you're doing an important job. And driving instructors, unless they are teaching a key worker with test, have also been locked down in their houses. But it does give us a little bit of time to maybe do things that otherwise we probably wouldn't have time to do, and I am no exception to this. For quite a while now I've had a few ideas about producing an app, and an app to help mainly driving instructors. And what we should be doing at the end and the start of every single lesson is either going through what we did on a previous lesson or summarising the lesson that we've had. And the DVSA, or Driving Vehicle Standards Agency, prefer us nowadays to use what we call a reflective log. And I've been using reflective logs for honestly 12 months or so. Maybe I was a little bit slow getting onto them because I had a system that I used that tracked every single subject that I used to do with my pupil, and it showed or allowed the pupil to rate themselves on how they were getting on with that. And now the DVSA really wants everyone going over to reflective logs. There are a few things that I've now gone over to, but it took away this progress and this ability to see what's being carried out. So there was a little gap in the market. So with my lad doing a computer science degree, and with knowing what I wanted from an app, we've actually worked together and we've got one out in the market. I'm just going to quickly show you how it works. So the app is called Lesson Tracker, and Lesson Tracker has all the bits pulled together that previously weren't available. I'm going to quickly go through a couple of things. This is the home screen, or this is the first initial screen, and what you do if you're an instructor, you simply add your pupils, and you can add as many pupils as you like. I'm just going to stick Ash in there, and like I said, you can add another one. You can add as many as you like in here, and when you click on this pupil you can then add lessons each time you go out. So we're doing a lesson today, for example. We're not, but just saying that we are. It gives us a length of time, 30 minutes, 60, 90 or 120. I think that covers a majority of the lessons that people do. So your lessons come here on the left hand side, and what it actually also allows you to go into this lesson and then write down your reflective log. And the reflective log that I've been using, like I said, for 12 months or so, and the DVSA want you to use for the sake of your standards check and your part 3 for trainee driving instructors. It's quite important that you go down this route. It helps you satisfy certain conditions that the examiners are looking for. And we've got the objectives for the lesson, what's been achieved in this lesson, things that have been developed, areas that you need to improve, how we're going to improve them, and also you set out the aims for next lesson. Say for example from today's lesson, we find out with the pupil that you would like to do some bay parking, so this goes in here, bay parking. And then the following lesson, when you click on it for the next time you go in for a lesson, I'll just give you an example, another 60-minute lesson. What we've then got for lesson 2 is the aims from the last reflective log go straight into the objectives for this lesson. So that's an important part. But the main part of this as well that was missing from the reflective logs that I've been using is the progress report here on this side. And these are all the things, not necessarily in the order that you should teach, because that is flexible and it should be adaptable to your pupils' needs, but these are all the things here on this side that you should be covering in the UK for the UK or driving test. And what you can do with these is actually rate yourself. For example, the cockpit drill, I can get everything set up myself. So that can be at a number 5. And this rating should be at the end discussed between you and your pupil. It shouldn't just be instructor led. We're trying to push towards nowadays a client centered approach, and all these reflective logs should also be client centered. You should be discussing with your pupil at the end of the lesson these things and how they work. So going back to your progress report, you can rate yourself controls and instrument. Now I'm struggling to get to grips with maybe how the wipers work, so maybe 3 for that. Moving off, I keep forgetting my blind spot, but that's maybe a 4, and you get the idea. If we go back to the home screen, you can see this now under pupil summary has filled in a percentage of how you're getting on, or how your pupil's getting on, because pupils constantly ask us, how long is it going to be till my test? When's the test going to be ready? And this gives them a clear indication of how much they're really done and how much they've got left to do. If we just stay on this front page for a second as well, you can also add important information, theory tests, whether they've done it or not. Even if they're just preparing, there's an option for that. If they've passed it, brilliant. You can put dates in here for the practical test. By default it comes up with today's date. Eyesight check's an important part as well, that the checks need to be repeated. I would suggest every 2 or 3 months, just to reset this box with an eyesight check, because people's eyes do deteriorate quite quickly. And then we've got the license check, which all you instructors should be doing online now as well, and checking the pupil has got a valid license to actually do the driving. We can't just check it in the car nowadays. There's a little bit more to do than that. And also another important thing which a lot of driving instructors don't go off and ask their pupils, it's about health conditions. Are they taking any medication, or are they suffering with anything that could impact on their driving lessons? And it's just a little prompt for instructors, just literally say, I've asked it. So all this, it's quite simply structured and simply put together. You can email these lessons singularly to your pupil at the end of the day. At the end of the lesson, you can email that across to your pupil, and that's also a way of ensuring that your pupils get this information. A lot of instructors still just go with notes. They go with written notes. Well, that's fine for you instructors, but that's not client-centered. Your pupils are going to benefit from these notes, so we should be getting a little bit more up to date. So the app is called Lesson Tracker. It's on iOS, and it's only for iOS 13 and above, but I think that gives you 5 or 6 years worth of iPads that you can still have the correct and up-to-date operating system for this app to work on. So this was the first app that my lad and myself we've actually got out to the App Store. But then I had a little bit of an epiphany. I wouldn't probably go that far, but I had a little bit of a thought that there's a massive cohort of driving instructors who still go by the old way of doing things, pad and pen, as I've said previously. But that still doesn't get the pupils to be reflective enough for me. They should be thinking about their performance and what they could do differently to actually improve their driving. So I thought, well, parts of this app could be useful to the pupil. So what we've gone and done, we've actually made another app for your iPhone, and it's for the pupils only. A lot of the basic controls and the way that it works are same to the other app, but it's aimed at the pupils, and the pupils should be using this app at the end of every single lesson to reflect on their own performance. And even if your instructor doesn't use a way of recording lessons and you get this information, you can then do this of your own accord. So let's have a quick look on how this works. So again, it's called Lesson Tracker. Like I said, it works in a similar way. We've got areas at the bottom where we can have a look at our lessons that we do. We can have a look at the summary, which is similar type of information. I'm going to go through this in a little moment. And we've also got our ratings down on the far right hand side. So let's go with the lessons. Say if I'm a pupil and I've just finished my driving lesson. Again, I click on the tab, pick the duration of the lesson, and then we can go into that particular lesson, and again I can fill out the things that I've been doing and what we've maybe been discussing with the instructor, and it allows you to keep track of what you've done on each particular lesson. Like I said previously as well, it also encourages you to think about your lessons, and if you're thinking about your lessons, honestly, you're going to progress a lot quicker. It's going to save you time and, most importantly, a lot of money. Have there ever been any things that you've gone in for a test and not been taught? It's probably my worst nightmare, not teaching a pupil something that I should have taught them, but it's easily done if you've got scrappy notes everywhere. But this app, don't forget, allows you to go through absolutely everything that you should be going through, and again it allows you to rate yourself out of 5 for different parts that you're doing, and make sure you are doing every single one of these things. This is the whole syllabus from top to bottom. If this syllabus changes over time, don't worry, we'll be updating the app and making sure always that these areas are going to be covered and up to date for UK driving tests. So when we go back to summary, it then shows us an updated view. So as soon as you update it, you're back to summary, and then literally you can see how you're getting on. And as you can see, I'm only 6% into this. Important information as well. Date of your theory test we can be putting in there. Put it as today. Same things can happen with your practical test as well, and also another important part is the date of your next lesson. So when you're at the end of the lesson, you can then fill in straight away, I've got a lesson next Friday and the time of my lesson is exactly at 3 o'clock. Done. So for the moment they're just on iOS, but we're going to try and get the phone app out on Android as soon as we can as well, because that for me is the big important one. That's the one that's going to push pupils' learning as much as anything. Now it seems as though it's a little bit of a strange video, that there's no teaching going on or no analysis, but there's a big aspect to road safety to this video. So if you can, check it out in the App Store, give them a download, and if possible, after you've used them, it would be a big help if you could also rate them. Let me know in the comments of how you find them, how you find the usability. Is there any other parts to the app that you think are missing, or you think could be included or could be improved? Because as with all my videos, I'm always listening to you, my viewers. So thank you so much for listening. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all soon.